What's going on, Ytbc? This is QuestX coming to you with another video. This is going to be a response video to the good brother 78 Sports TV. I love hearing this man's content. He keeps it real, raw, and direct. 100% of the time, it does not give two fucks what you think about it. And, you know, his latest video on the whole Alexander Povetkin situation, addressing why racism was involved and what has transpired in the Ytbc the last couple of days, pointing out that, it's easy to sit there and get mad at a group of people for biting back. But for some reason, the fact that a group of people have to bite back gets lost in this entire situation. And by that I mean is, if we all kept it 100% boxing, there would be no need for us to sit there unite against racist ass motherfuckers on YouTube who put out racist, biased, agenda-based filled videos. And then the moment you sit there and call them out, they sit there and completely twist what you have to say. Completely, I want to say, fog up the entire debate with complete bullshit, A, and then B, a complete opinion that comes from an emotional insecurity. Because let's be real, it's called black envy. They don't have that for nothing, okay? Ladies and gents, we need to wake up. Half these motherfuckers who call us the names that they call us and disrespect us want to be us. Period. And they could come back with a rebuttal video. They could say whatever the hell they want to say. But the fact is this. I'm an African American man, and I'm proud to be one. Nobody will take that away from me. I don't cower from anyone, any man, any woman, any person that's in a position of power or not. You can come out with as many videos as you want, and you can use any hyperbole you think benefits your situation or your conversation. It doesn't matter to me. Because at the end of the day, I will always remain a proud black man. Nobody can ever take that away from me. And I will respond accordingly if you attack me because I am a strong black man. I've come to YouTube to talk boxing. I've come to YouTube to talk with a group of people who I've felt after. See, most people got to understand. I don't know how anybody else is here on YouTube, but for me in my life, I have very few people that have the same passion that I have for the sport of boxing, who watch it as diligently as I do. So for me, the Ytbc is something that I need. You see, I feel that, when you find something that you're passionate about, it's best to find something you're passionate about that others are also passionate about, because it makes your love and appreciation for that situation or subject that much stronger. So when I came here to YouTube, it was to connect. It was to grow as an individual myself, but also to be around people who also saw the sport for how I saw it, who appreciated it how I appreciate it. But we can't lose sight of the fact that there are people here in the Ytbc who want to get along to go along. And we also have to understand that there are racists who have a complete and utter disrespect for humanity as a whole. See, they hide behind this, I don't point this person out, or I don't point that person out. But if you really listen to what they're saying, it's like a politician. A politician is trying to sell you something. He or she is trying to sell you on how down the middle they are, when the party they come from is clearly left or clearly right. But if you ever listen to any politician, when they're on TV, do they tell you that they're fully left or fully right? They all claim to down the middle. Yet the two most dominant parties in the United States is what? Left and right. That's how it is with these racists. It's clear that they don't like us. It's clear that they have such little respect for who we are as a culture, who we are as a people, who we are, and what our ancestors paid, the debt that we paid. But yet they'll claim that, oh no, everything that they say that can even be remotely construed as offensive was out of a reaction because somebody else of color did something to them. Therefore, that's why they needed to respond in that way. You see what it is? Do you see where I'm getting at, people? The reason why I put out a video a couple videos ago and I said, do you see what we can do when we stick together? I want people to really understand. Notice the shift that happened this past weekend. They had, if you go to their videos and you listen to their videos, it was a steady, repetitive fear you heard. They had nothing else to grab onto. It's the same, it's the same rebuttal over and over and over again. Yet if you look at us in the YTBC and what we did, how we list and based facts, how we had the evidence to back up our positions, and why we knew that half of these dudes was full of shit. This is why they went running and hiding. This is why we have, and we know who he is. I mean, this guy is, listen, I like to keep up in politics. Okay, so I know most people are going to sit here and say, well, why do you even watch this dude? I love to watch Bill O'Reilly. You want to know why? Because he's straight comedy. Bill O'Reilly is straight comedy. He feels if he screams loud enough, you'll listen and he'll get his point across. He feels if he gets the last word, then he's won in the debate. We know who this person is in the YTBC. The motherfucker will probably come across this video and do a fucking response video and talk about how, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that and you didn't do this and you didn't do that. And he'll sit there and say, my. Oh, what's going on? Oh, how he's being picked on. Oh, how his subscribers and his position is so far above ours. And he feels as if he makes the videos long enough, if he reads off of his computer screen like we don't know he's reading off of his computer screen, and he tries to come across as if this is knowledge off the top of his head, and he just he is the final word when it comes to how people should be interacting in the YTBC. It kind of reminds me of, he's the guy who wants to join the club. He just don't have the credentials. And he knows he doesn't have the credentials. But see, it's not about how much boxing knowledge you have in the YTBC. And this is why I love the YTBC. You see, we all come from a different level of knowledge when it comes to boxing and it comes to the fighters and the culture of fighting. But the one thing that makes us unique, the YTBC, if you are real, you're accepted. And these motherfuckers don't know how to be real. This particular motherfucker don't know how to be real. See, I believe that this particular cheerleader, and I want to call him a cheerleader because he really is. You know, there's two other channels here in the YTBC, and I really shouldn't even say that they're a part of the YTBC, because what they are just antagonists. They try to take little tidbits of things and they try to make it bigger than what it really is, and then, you know, this cheerleader sees that, and then he's like, oh, well, I'm going to do a video and I'm going to talk about how the black channels and the Hispanic channels don't do this and they don't do that. And you know what? These other two channels who also put out crap and garbage and bogus bullshit will agree with me. And you know, because they agree with me, that gives me more of the, you know, the clout to just keep responding and stalking Black and Hispanic channels. Yet, I don't care what happens, but yet I'll stalk you. You know, it really gets to a point where we need to like really start just laughing at the dude. Like I laugh at Bill O'Reilly. Laugh at this motherfucker. Please laugh at this dude. I mean, he's not even worth my emotional level getting up there anymore. You know, at first he frustrated the shit out of me, and he frustrated me because I could not understand someone who appeared to have some sort of boxing knowledge be as fucking retarded as he was and is. But I can't be surprised. I cannot be surprised, because there's a big difference between being stupid and being ignorant. This cat has a combination of both. And in the middle, there's like this lonely kid that didn't get enough attention from anybody. And he's running around on YouTube trying to get attention from anybody and everybody that will give it to him. So, like 78 Sports TV said, listen, you come to this channel, Quest X, we can talk about anything you want. But I cannot turn a blind eye to racism. I cannot turn a blind eye to a racist agenda. I will never do that. And if other channels who come across this video who say, oh, I'm not going to mess with you because you will call a dude out for being racist or cooning, then, oh, well, I'll miss you, brother, but that's just not, you and I just don't see eye to eye on this situation. I was not raised to be the type of black man that sits there and says, well, I'm going to let you do you, okay? Even though, you know, you look like me and you just sitting up there being okay with some complete narcissistic, racist individual. I can't be cool with that. I won't be cool with that. Don't come to my channel and think you can have a civilized conversation with me, because I'm not going to be civilized with you. Because, see, to me, you're worse than the racist. Because at least I know where a racist stands. But for some of these channels who want to stay neutral and they want to stay, oh, well, I know he's racist, but, you know, let's just keep it real. Let's just talk boxing. But if I can talk boxing with him, but I can't really, you know, I'm not going to really touch the racist part because racism is an infection and all. Nah. That's that shit that was being taught in the 60s to these, you know, these black Christians who was, you know, Jesus loves everybody. But the fact is that we need to live into the reality of the times that we live in now. And I'm not trying to knock you. If you believe in that, you believe in that. But just don't expect me to take the, you know, white Jesus Christian approach to things. It's just not going to happen. You come on my channel disrespecting me, I'm going to disrespect your ass right back. And then I'm going to block you. That's all I got. I know I made this a lot longer than I needed to make it, but I'm definitely going to be talking some more boxing in my next video. I actually want to address a situation that I feel needs some attention, and I want to talk about, something that another channel brought up, and I'll definitely be talking about the whole Mayweather IV situation, because I think that I'm done with the whole Alexander Povetkin situation. This dude stay lying, him and his team stay lying. The boxing writers are steady trying to play the middle ground game, and it's just not going to get anywhere. But I definitely want to talk about the Mayweather IV situation and also the Mayweather and McGregor situation, because I got some strong opinions about that situation. So I'll talk to you guys later, and peace.